with that being said, now you want to point and laugh at Microsoft?
I'm not going to point and laugh, but, I mean, we've been saying it for a couple of years now, Xbox is dead.
Fully dead. So, last Monday, it was reported that Phil Spencer is retiring, and his would-be successor, Sarah Bond, had resigned at the same time.
This is also, on top of that, there was a big internal report that came out that explained that Sarah Bond was the person who pushed the Everything is an Xbox initiative, which was met with horrendous backlash across the company, extreme vitriol, and just complete disdain. But it was still pushed.
And while that is true, I still don't think that this is necessarily part of the reason why they were pushed out. And I am saying that they were pushed out because now the new CEO of Microsoft Gaming is Asha Sharma, who is originally the president of Microsoft's Core AI product, and for the record, has never worked a job in the gaming industry before.
Okay, and on top of that, she is also noted as talking about eugenics and talking about how birth rates can be improved with AI. So I really want you to think about the brainiac we're dealing with here. I feel like this goes without saying, guys. They're gonna kill the Microsoft. They're gonna kill the Xbox brand. I think it's done for. Tell me right now what the fucking point of the console is. There is no point. There's no point to the console. There's no point to the brand. Half these studios are already operating independent from Microsoft anyways. It's shit. Nobody fucking cares. Who cares about fucking Microsoft right now?
As far as Xbox goes, yeah, it's so sad to see them fall because, like, when we were growing up, like, Xbox 360 was, like, the console to have.
Okay.
It's crazy.
But they had one generation. They had one generation where they made infinite money, and then they pissed it all away. I really want you to think about, like, Xbox's progression, right? They create the Xbox, the original Xbox, which is a weirdo machine.
A weirdo machine insofar as, like, they still don't even have proper emulation for it, in large part due to the fact that, like, one of the chips, I believe, is, like, patented. So they can't, like, properly, like, get into the guts of the machine and, like, do all the backwards compatibility shit that's needed to make emulation possible. It is a very bizarre machine.
Yeah, it's a weirdo machine, but there are good games on it, and it was very clearly developer-friendly, and it was priced pretty decently. And then the 360 happened. 360, they got lucky. Two reasons. One, they had a disaster with the Red Ring of Death, but they priced it so aggressively that everybody bought one. Two, Halo at this point was so massive that everybody wanted an Xbox, right? You know, the reason people owned Xboxes was for fucking Halo. So when Halo 3 came out, it was like literally one of the most purchased video games ever, and people freaked the fuck out over it because it was so successful. And then on top of that, you also have the fact that Sony fumbled the bag so egregiously, it's ridiculous. $599 US.
Good times. Good times.
Like, do I even need to say anything else?
And then, after that, Xbox One came out. That was that was them riding on a lot of that goodwill that they built from the 360 era. And then the Xbox Series machines happened as well. And it was all just a bit of a mess after that. And now here we are today, in which, here's the problem. I came across this tweet here from, not an insider per se, but apparently Greg Miller, who is a pretty well-known journalist originally from IGN, still has a lot of insider connections to Microsoft. He claimed on his podcast that Phil Spencer's retirement was not planned, and he also had information that he was not supposed to read. Basically, what he's alleging here, Phil was fired, but was allowed to bow out gracefully, and Sarah was either not offered the role, so she quit, or massively disagreed with Phil getting fired, and then quit.
Phil has also ran the brand into the ground.
There's that too.
Like, that's the thing, right? These executives they completely fucked everything. The whole thing with Xbox, like when they were trying to fix shit with the One was, oh, we care about the players. We're going to do backwards compat. We're going to fix all the problems. And then you did nothing with it. And you just spent fucking billions of dollars on acquiring companies. Why?
I mean, the weird thing is I am hesitant to blame Phil Spencer on everything because, like, if you like listen to the guy talk, he clearly does have a love for Xbox and the brand and all that. He just made either he himself made bad decisions or he was forced to justify Microsoft's bad decisions, and that made him look bad on top of that.
Okay, but at a certain point when he's talking about these acquisitions, it goes beyond that, right?
Right.
It's like, I don't buy it. You're the person who is the face. You have to act like the face, and you have to be confident enough to take ownership for your shit decisions instead of trying to pivot them. This whole fucking... Think about it, by the way. Like, who pushed this fucking subscription service shit, Phil? Who pushed this shit? Who fucked these developers over? Who keeps causing these problems? It was Phil. Sarah Bond probably too. I don't know, bro. Microsoft executive leadership, regardless, is fucking dog shit. The Xbox brand is cooked. There's no saving this shit. I'm sorry. You can't convince me.
And so this is probably going to be a case of Valve wins by doing absolutely nothing, because now we've got the empty space to have a new home console, and Valve, with the Steam machine and a Steam Deck, they can easily overtake Microsoft. It's insane. And as for why Phil effectively got fired in the end, what this insider is alleging, there's no, like, proof of this, at least no proof that they have. But they do strongly believe that Phil was actively insulating the Xbox brand and all the Xbox studios from the AI push Microsoft was doing for a very long time, and Microsoft's heads up were fed up with it. And they pushed him out, and that's why they have the core AI CEO running Microsoft's gaming now.
AKA, it's fucking chopped forever. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This industry, man, it's so chopped. It's so fucked. It's so sad.
And I mean, here it's the interesting thing too, is because they can tell, and they know, at least I can tell you Phil Spencer knew this, that the core gaming audience does not want to have AI slop in their games. And I'm sure he's relayed that, and so many other of these executives have relayed that to their higher-ups, but they do not care, because they have invested too much in this AI shit for them to back out.